So, in the Twickenham mix zone, players have just gone. First thing to say, what a test match.
What a humdinger, barn burner, rip snorter, whatever you want to call it. It was an absolute belter of a game, and real proper rugby, real test match rugby, real intensity. The collisions were massive, the physical battle was really impressive, and the ball stayed in play an awful lot. There was an incredible amount of ball in play, I thought, and that's very hard on bodies and minds as well. It was a real testament to good Northern Hemisphere rugby.
After 50 minutes, you'd have said that England were there for the taking. How did they come back? How did they survive that?
There was a couple of moments there where Ireland just weren't accurate enough, you know. There was a really poor restart after Owen Farrell's penalty around 54 minutes, I think it was. Johnny Sexton kicked it out on the full scrum on halfway where Ireland should have been in the England 22. And from that, not from that scrum, because Ireland dealt with the scrum fairly well, but they were on the back foot and England tails were up, and Mike Brown made a break from halfway from a very good Chris Robshaw offload. And then Danny Kerr scored under the post, and all of a sudden it's game on again, isn't it? And the momentum was lost then, and it never really got back. England defended brilliantly. Ireland didn't quite have that attacking spark that maybe a Simon Zebo might bring to the table. And all in all, that's really where the game was slipped away from Ireland, I feel, anyway.
The thing that surprised me most is how England's young guns went, the likes of Launchbury and Laws in the second row. You wouldn't guess that they were the relative novices at 22 and 24 years old. They were incredibly impressive and
amazing, yeah.
And outperformed their counterparts, I guess.
Yes, they did, and I made certainly a big play of the experience that Ireland had. The cap count was so much in Ireland's favour. But sometimes, you know, a team has to come of age, and it looked to me, perhaps, as whether this was the day that England came of age. Launchbury was immense, and so was Courtney Laws, but, you know, the potential there for this England pack that's evolving together, it seems. They're all around the same age, I think. And it was pretty impressive stuff from that second row, but from the pack altogether, even though Ireland dominated them in the stats, in the scrum particularly. Ireland may be a bit disappointed they didn't get more out of their scrum domination from referee Craig Joubert. So there's a little bit of an axe to grind maybe in terms of the match officials, but you can't say England didn't deserve their win.
So England say that they want to have the best pack in the world by 2015, and they're pretty much on course, I would say. They've certainly got the edge over Ireland. But on Ireland, where do Ireland go from here? Because of course the championship is very much on. Italy still to play. When it's as tight as it is, 4 teams on the same number of points, you think they've still got an excellent chance of winning the title.
Exactly. I just saw the bookmakers, an Irish bookmakers, installed England at 6-4 favourites to win the title. Ireland 9-4, Wales 4-1. So you know, I'd be surprised. You know, Wales have got to come to Twickenham yet, and that will now be the pivotal game, of course. Ireland have to go to it, have to welcome Italy to the Aviva in a couple of weeks. Italy will be smarting from that last-minute drop goal that they lost to Scotland. Not many teams managed to lose to Scotland, as we've seen so far this season. So there'll be a tough challenge, but Ireland should have enough in their locker to bounce back in style and take it to the final game in France. I can see Ireland winning their last 2 games, but then again, equally, England can as well. So they play Italy last game of all. So, you know, the point differential, the points that are already in the bank from a very good defensive season so far for Ireland may be telling in the end.